Honestly, folks, it's the night before you shove everything down your throat if you live in the United States. Yes, you'll probably choke on some turkey tomorrow, maybe some ham, some stuffing. You'll be fat and exhausted before you know it. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to have a turkey background, although I could be festive. I'm not exactly against it, but it is what it is, okay? In all seriousness, it is what it is. So take things into account, be smart, take your time, and don't eat in a hurry. And we'll be with you in a little over 1 minute. Well. As I'm scrolling through here, looking down here, let me bring this up. We were talking about a couple of different things before we started, but boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm not going to say we're back because we never fucking left. Seriously. Um, the Bitcoin today did some amazing things way back here. This is Thursday the 27th. We were up and, floating around early this morning. If you went back, you could follow it into Wednesday last night. And it bounced back and forth and played a little game. I do believe I saw it at one point at 88,000 or 86,000 today for a little bit. Where's that? It's after midnight, 1:30. I don't know. Anyway. This chart's screwy. Let me break it down. There we go. That's a little better. But it's been all over the place. And I played some stocks today that were tightly correlated or tied to Bitcoin in a big way. There we are. And we've been way up here. I mean, way up here. So let's look here. I'm going to throw this in here. 1 day. I want a 1 day chart. There was Monday, boys and girls. Somehow that was Monday, April 25th. We're way back over here. And so this was when everybody was screaming. Friday, about a week ago, Friday the 21st, they were screaming. That is 80,896. And I just want to say, Jim Cramer, you're the dumbest son of a bitch on the entire planet, except for you called the fucking bottom. You don't even realize it. You don't even realize it, Jim Cramer. You called the bottom, and I appreciate it. Everybody appreciates you for calling the bottom, but you're still a fucking dumb asshole. That's why you don't work for these firms anymore, Jim, because they fire you all the time. See, today, there it goes. Tuesday, the 25th. You can see 85,000. This is the daily chart, 85,000. And then we just started picking up on the 1 day. You can easily see it. Super simple. I'll go to a 15-minute and we'll let this thing tick. Because you go back here Wednesday, look at the bottom. Wednesday, right? And everybody's like, oh, look, it's 89,000. And they were tripping balls this morning. Last night, this morning, everybody, yeah. So if you expect me or J-Dog to say, we're back, we're going to tell you we never fucking left. And just like your friend Andy, who I know may not watch this, but he said it. He said it. If you're buying now, you're probably one of the smartest people out there on the face of this planet. And if you go back to this time last year, Bitcoin ran from 68,000 to 100,000 in 5 weeks. You tell me your thoughts on that. I've done videos on this. I've beat the dead horse. And I'm not even a Bitcoin channel. I'm a crypto miner. But, J-Dog, you want to throw it out there? Oh, my God. T-Dev is here. T-Dev, if you want to join us, you have the link in the media group. So there's that. But I like what he said here. And I'll let you comment on this.
Sure thing, Cats. Well, first of all, you're absolutely right. We're still here because we never left. Um, Number two, obviously, we just made it to the bottom of a bear market. It's possible that Bitcoin is just so strong that it actually is going to eclipse um, an entire cycle. The demand is just going to be so high globally from other nation states, internationally. It's the end game, and they
Yeah.
finally get it. Even now, Jamie Dimon striking out in aggression against it, saying, "Don't support these guys. This is bullshit." You know,
He's
and
the reason for the crash. He went against, he took,
yeah,
yeah, we'll get on
he's
that too. Keep
talking
going.
trash now. They're losing their grip. They're losing their grip. They're losing power. Bitcoin's taking over. Crypto's taking over, and people are not going to believe it. But that was the bear market, and we lived through it. We made through it. We're still here, and now I think we're going to see a lot of upside.
Oh, well, I like the fact that TDEV says, and TDEV, if you feel like joining us, please go right ahead. The link is, like I said, in the media group with TG, and we'd love to have you in a great conversation. So,
Hey,
with
T
that,
Dev.
here it goes. I think we'll make a poll back before we send past 180K. I'm not calling 180K. Jamie Dimon called it 180K, and he hates Michael Saylor because he beat him in his own fucking game. He really did. But I changed the background for us, by the way. Speaking of which, so I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. I'm gonna do this real quick because I like this. Uh, Damn it! Are we too big? Are we too big? I think we might be too big. There we go. See, we got
Too
Christmas
big to
trees.
fail.
We got fucking Christmas trees. You see that shit? I got a Christmas tree. It's snow.
I love it.
Oh yeah. All right. I had a couple other ones. Maybe I'll put some fucking turkeys up there in a bit. Anyways, let me throw this back up here. We talked about Jamie Dimon briefly, and this is funny. Because where's it at? There. I don't want that. I don't want that. Come on. This thing's being a pain in the ass. I love it. I really do. I'll make a tab. Screw it. We'll search out MSTR as you were saying. Let's see here. Is it gonna let me do it? No, it's a dick. Go figure. There we are. There we are. MSTR. We were talking about MicroStrategy and yeah, whatever. Where's it at? That's Apple. I don't want that. Apple's garbage. Yes, check that box. Can I not get? Can I get rid of Apple? Make it go away? Will it go away for me? Yeah, I think I got it now. There we are. Let's go back here. That's the 18th. That's October. Yeah, Friday the 10th. And now we're all the way over here. And this had a nice run up today, and it settled right around here. You could, anybody that would have had, $18,000 today, this morning would have been, or yesterday would have made out today if that's what you're doing. But this is all related to crypto, no matter what. Let me send this back here so we have to have that hiding up here because I like my trees. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do it this way. Can we do it this way? No, it's being a pain in my ass. I'm trying to find a different way of doing things. Well, I don't get what I want, so software is limited, guys. Anyway, what I'm getting at here is that it's MSCI. They're the ones that decide if you get to stay listed on like the NASDAQ 100, and they're in MicroStrategy owns over 50% of their NAV, I do believe it was, is Bitcoin, and so now they're no longer a business according to this. They're a fund, and Jamie Dimon is picking a fight with them, trying to force him to sell his Bitcoin, which is absolutely bullshit.
Yeah.
100-fold, 100 fucking fold. This is where this is at.
He's not going to sell it. He's not going to sell it for Jamie Dimon.
No. So that brings us back to this right there. 86,000 when we started trading. When I started trading this morning, 86,000, 87,000, 88, and that big ass run up. They see down here. Here's your 87 this morning, and then bam, and they jump up here to 90, and the fucking market went ballistic. Anything tied to crypto just went boom. And I was happy to see it. Even the Solana ETF that I have, I like this one. I'm not endorsing anything, guys, just so you understand. Even the Solana ETF here is really interesting. That's Solana BSOL.
Now, are those trading at NAV or over NAV or under NAV?
SOLT is what I'm looking at. We'll try that. No, I want stocks. Solterra, SOL. Shit. Solana Biofuels. That's funny. HSDT. There's a good one. There you are. It doesn't give you a NAV. Revenue, and then suddenly, boom. More info. Does it give me more info? There you go. Statistics. Maybe we can find some statistics. Net margin operating on our liquidity issues, debt issues. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. You guys get the idea. Overview. Founded 2018, Solana company, whatever. I found this today. It was like, what the fuck is this shit? But anyways, that's not even the one I want. I want to say it's BSOL. Bitwise. Yeah, we'll find it in a minute. Hang on. Let me turn the camera off because I don't want people nosing. No offense to them. Let's see here. Are we not sharing the? What is wrong with this thing? Oh, I see what happened. Is it because I did the background thing? Screen. I don't want that screen. Well, whatever. Oh, it's not even up there. Shit, so I can do what I want. Ding, da, ding, ding, ding. Sorry. Might not work yet. I will get this ticker symbol before I go any further. Nobody needs to know how much I got here. Yeah, it is B Soul. B Soul is it's trading above NAV, by the way. But let's get back
Okay.
onto. I'll show you as soon as I get to it. Um,
So so if the fund is trading above NAV, right? Why I guess why buy the fund and not just buy Solana itself?
there we go. Yeah. Let's see here. Try it again. BSOL. It says Bitwise. But none of these are it. There it is, right there. There it is. I I don't know. I bought this for the fun of it because I like Solana. That's the only reason why I
Okay.
bought it. No other
You get
reason.
different there's different tax advantages too to buying a stock versus a crypto.
Yeah, but I bought it because I like that. I'm cool with that. Well, look, I'm live. I'm looking down at my phone real quick as I swipe left or right. If you guys, you know, the problem with these phones, after you touch them, they don't like you anymore.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Sounds like something else. I want him to go away. Let me find this. I want to see. Is there anybody paying attention? Two people paying attention. I've never had only two people paying attention over on X. But whatever. We'll just keep going because this will be here for other people to watch over there.
What do you mean two people pay? What does that mean? Two people pay attention.
There's two people paying attention over on X right now. One of them's T-Dev. There are only two people watching over there. We got more
Okay.
people watching. We got more people watching over on YouTube than we do there. Guarantee it. Let's see. What is this? What's this shit over here? Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So the nav on this is decent, I suppose. But yeah, we go back to MSTY, and this is what I was doing. I like this. This did the same thing. They're one for one. They're tied up really well. And JP Diamond sucks. Although I'm not gonna argue with it. I had a buddy of mine who worked for JP Morgan Chase. He worked in the call centers. He worked on the fraud teams, right, doing cybersecurity and all that jazz, and that was part of their thing. He was also part-time deputy sheriff in the same county. Two jobs,
Yeah.
and they told him, even though he was a deputy sheriff, and the policy for the sheriff's office required him to carry that thing all his protection with him all the time, okay, 24/7, no matter where he went. They told him he couldn't do that in there. But when Jamie Dimon showed up, of course, his guys had everything they needed, right, to protect Jamie Dimon. So these rich people, well, some of them are out left field, but I like this. I'll take this over, and I feel that both of them will be fine. And that's just the truth. MSTR is the
Yep.
same thing, I feel it. ETH, now ETH is another one.
Well,
Go ahead.
listen. It's a guarantee that well, according to past, MSTR is going to bottom before Bitcoin bottoms. It
Okay.
does this. This is what it's going to do. This is going to be the indicator. Um, and So I think watching that MicroStrategy chart is really going to be key.
Not financial advice, folk. We don't give a shit if you buy something or not, and if you do, don't fucking blame us if it crashes. It's not
I
our
am not a
fault.
financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, we're entertainers. We don't give a shit. We don't care. Let's see what I got. Let me see what we got. Yep, whatever. Share the stream, guys. Tag some people for us, would you? Bring them in here. I didn't jump for joy to get in here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share the stream right now. If the damn thing will work when I tap it, not to smack it because it doesn't like me. It doesn't like me one bit at all. And there we go. Let's see here. There we go. Why not? I'll throw it here. I'll throw it there. I'll throw it everywhere. I don't know who the hell that is. But yeah. We're live. Come join us turkeys. Yeah, there we go. I shared it. This one is kind of a shocker. I still hate Ethereum. I really have a problem with Ethereum.
I like Ethereum, but what about Tom Lee? His company bought 3.3% of Ethereum. They said they're rivaling ownership of Michael Saylor with
Might work.
Bitcoin.
Might work. Might work. Although
Well,
now everybody.
they're currently down big. They're currently down over $3 billion.
Now, here's a good one. Watch this. We're talking about cryptos. I like this shit. CYPH. You're like, what the? If I can learn to type. Talked about this, I think, last week. What these guys are doing right here. Okay. They're doing the Zcash. A crypto nobody wanted. For miners. The miners that no one wanted. That no one was buying. Stuff from 2018, Bitmain Ant miners.
Yeah.
Is now, you can now get a return on investment and they're now profitable.
Wow.
Because of Zcash. But I've seen this son of a bitch way up here at 368. And it slowly just tank. And today it had a little move. And if you go back here, the 13th, before people figured this out, but look, this was virtually non-fucking existent prior to this. No one cared. And these guys were doing this, and then they had a little pop here at 93 cents, and then suddenly, bam. And I'll look at Zcash. But these guys, as I blow this up, this is one of the ones I like, but if you're going to, I wouldn't fucking try and day trade it. Just saying. But November 18th, they purchased more Zcash. Let's use that for an example here. And look at Zcash real quick. And this all has to do with Bitmain coming out with new miners. They're not giving me the price, are they? No. Oh, wait for it. Yeah, they're not giving me the price. Not on this end. Zcash Tether. There we go. Try that. There we are. Now let's go back here, guys. There's 718 on the 20th. Go back a month. Right there, 317. It was like no one cared about Zcash. Let's look at 6 months.
You know, yeah, I agree with you. It was dead and then it came to life, but it doesn't mean it's going to continue. What I heard is that this is just part of a rotation of the elites. crypto elites. They just rotate in. They're going to rotate in, then they're going to rotate out and go into something else.
For sure. There we go. Let's not do 6 months. So we'll do 3 months. July 22, 2025. $174. I think if I remember correctly, Zcash made $30 in here at one point in time. Really don't care. I say that lightly, of course. And it's a privacy coin, so people are Bitcoin versus the US dollar. I'll use that one. Pepperstone. I don't know who Pepperstone is, but there's a 3 month. Look at that. 3 months. I go back to my 15-minute because I like my 15-minute. It's a lot of fucking volume. There we go. That looks better. I don't like Bitstamp, but whatever. We'll use it. So you guys kind of see what's going on. But we were talking about some other stuff beforehand too. And there's George. Is this George? Yes, this is George. Breaking is like this is 4 hours ago today. Breaking: JP Morgan just flipped, now calling for December Fed rate cut after a dovish shift in Fed speak. He's losing, like you were saying. The one thing I'm looking for, I'm not seeing yet.
Yeah, when you lash out and attack others, and you resort to insults, and you have that much power, you're losing the game. You're losing grip. You're losing control. The banking system is falling.
Yeah. Just in, this is 11 hours ago, JP Morgan launching the Bitcoin-backed product. They have to. I don't care who that. This is something else I find it was interesting. James E. Throne on Kevin Hassett. This is the Fed pick to possibly replace Jerome Powell. This guy is really crypto friendly, but we found out what crypto friendly is about. It doesn't mean that things are gonna blow up. That's not what I'm looking for. Momentum is picking up, of course. It's not what I'm looking for. It's the third time in 5 years, and each time if this is true. You just said this, okay? Right here. MSTR just entered RSI buy zone. You can plainly see that. Oversold levels on Bitcoin and altcoins combined with liquidity just starting to flow point to huge potential upside. Smart money doesn't wait for Bitcoin to pump. It buys while the market is bleeding. Go for it. It's all you.
Yeah, it's just not logical for it not to be the bottom on so many levels. We had altcoins peaking in 2024, coming down for a very long time. We have MicroStrategy doing all the typical signals, and all the indicators are there for the last cycle, are matching up with this cycle. The bottom appears to be, if not we're going to be in the process of making a bottom. You can't deny the fear and greed index is at historical levels. We had the largest sell off in Bitcoin history, and we survived it, and we're still here. We're still standing.
This is
I
what I'm
actually
looking.
thought it would be much worse than what it was, but we expected this great altcoin season, and we didn't get it. Instead, we got a bear market bottom,
You know
and
what's
now
funny? I was telling one guy, "Hey, Red Phoenix, how's it going?" Red Phoenix, I will send you the link if you want to join us. You're welcome to come join us live on the stream. It's up to you.
But yeah, overall, I'm impressed. I'm thankful that it seems the carnage is not as bad as I thought it would be. And now we only have blue skies ahead of us.
Let's see here. We talked about polls last night, and I'm trying to find the thing about polls, but that was yesterday. Is this? Yeah, there it is. Paul Mont. There it goes. That's what I was looking for. And this is supposedly never happened before. She can't. She's preparing for tomorrow. Well, we're the turkeys, so hey, Red Phoenix, can you do me a favor and share this out and the live stream out over there on X and have some people come over here and have a Thanksgiving conversation with us. You can see I have got snow and trees in the background. I'm prepped. You see, it's a rare Bitcoin value signal just triggered. Thank you, George, for pointing this out over Cryptos R Us. The pool multiple just dropped back into the discount zone. This is 24 hours ago, a level that historically appears when miner revenue is under pressure and this is all me, isn't it? When miner revenue is under pressure and Bitcoin is priced below its typical value. The last time we hit this zone was March of 2025 at 75K, right near the major rebound. Now, you guys go back and look at the video I had put out over on Pellish Miner over on YouTube. You know that I talked about how we've been trading sideways for 6 months with a minor pop. We had one little minor pop in the entire thing, but we've pretty much traded sideways the entire time. If I didn't make a whole lot of sense, go back and check it again. You'll see the charts are there. I'm not a big chart person in this case, but that's it. But yeah, literally. Of course, like he says, George says it doesn't guarantee an immediate bottom, but in every correction, the cycle reversal start from the same area. Thanks. I appreciate it, Red Phoenix. Simply a signal that risk is lower before returns improve when pool is this depressed. So we bring up the discount and the premium and the pool multiple. As you can see, it's right there. I've used a couple of these. I've bookmarked a couple of things because some of these people are giving me some good information out here. And I like eGreg Crypto. Here's another good one. Can you see this there, J-Dog? Do you want to take this? Or do you want me to read it?
Read it for me, please.
Yes, sir. eGreg Crypto, which I really like these guys. The hidden bull signal that no one was talking about. Deep blue sea. We're now on the verge of entering the deep blue sea SRSI zone. Every time Bitcoin has entered this area on a monthly chart, it has dipped 3 times into the deep blue sea zone before recovering. Cycle 1, when we're talking about cycles, 607 days ago within the cycle, okay? Cycle 2, 454 days ago, underwater. Cycle 3, 608 days ago, underwater, right? If history repeats itself, we either get a V-shaped recovery or an average of 556 days underwater, right? And he did the math for us. 607 plus 454 plus 608 divided by 3. Let's be honest, he says. Now, if you guys want me to bring up a calculator and do the math, say so. If the rule is right, buy Bitcoin and wait 4 years, and every indicator, every chart, every model, every piece of analysis becomes meaningless, and I refuse to believe that. I expect a curveball, something new in the cycle that almost nobody is prepared for. I remain in the camp that BTC and alts still have the hashtag blown off top ahead. There's one chart that supports this. If that chart is right, BTC catches up fast. If the warning signal, gold, at 8.57K becomes a real scenario and risk assets get much harder than anyone thinks of it. But yeah, risk assets get much harder than anyone thinks of it. He'll blow up the chart real quick where he's talking about. Let's see here. I now continue reading onto this here. Key facts to watch for the SRSI bottom signal: either bounce or major prolonged dip. RSI is close to breaking above the exponential moving average. Price is still inside the macro upward trend. We must close above the 21-day monthly 21-day EMA. Okay, it's a moving average for you guys that don't know. Next 4 days are critical. A bullish SRSI cross, start of the next expansion phase, not phrase. Probability outlook bullish. They're like 35% bullish continuation curveball scenario. 30% shakeout bear breakdown if the key monthly support is lost at 74K. Very true. Bottom line is this remains the late cycle correction, not a confirmed bear market. The next big move is forming quietly while most focus on, obviously, noise. And there's this other little chart, and he's showing you the numbers. He's breaking it down.
Wow.
That's all I heard was wow.
As the time of this recording, Bitcoin's $91,482.
I'll even show the proof. I got 91,510 here, according to TradingView, right there.
Wow. Okay. Coin market cap has 91,503. Amazing. So we are cooking.
At this very moment, yes.
We want where do we want to be? Let's say if we want to end up November in the green, where does Bitcoin have to be? And how many days?
Mo, do you want to use Gemini and ask the question?
Go ahead. Let's ask Gemini that question. I think that's a great question to ask.
Let's see here. Gemini. Now, what's your question for Gemini today? New chat. Let's see here. Temporary questions, of course, only. In order to end up positive for November, okay, where does Bitcoin have to end for the month? And if I could learn to type November instead of November, because so far that's what it's been. Oh, there we go. Right there. To end up positive for the Bitcoin for November 30th, based on the available historical data, Bitcoin's price near November 1st was 109,559.02. Historically, it was approximately 110K. Therefore, Bitcoin would 110K. Therefore, we'd have to be above 109,000 and a half. Hey, Chris Klein, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. I love your.
That'll make for an exciting.
Hey,
wow.
Maybe we should have Chris on the show. Maybe I'll send him a link. I'll have to look for you real quick, Chris. I would have to look for you. But yeah,
seems like that's unlikely to happen for a few days.
It would be really balls. It would be happy balls crazy to go above 109 and a half. As you can see, like he says, around 91,401, I saw, I'll go jumping back in here, 91,485. This is according to Bitstamp, by the way, guys, if you're interested. If I go back here where it's paired with Tether for Binance, the Binance prices are comparable, but I don't really care about that. So I think that no matter what, this is not a bad rebound. Not a bad rebound at all. None.
It's not a complacency bounce. I don't think it's a complacency bounce. I think what we have is um, the script has been flipped.
Yeah.
Wall Street wants the Bitcoin. The elites finally have woken up and they want the Bitcoin. The other day there was rumors of 500,000 Bitcoin leaving the exchange, or insane amounts of Bitcoin are just disappearing, and there's a shortage of them. There's none left. And all these countries, states, and governments now they want Bitcoin, and all these influencers are getting kicked off of their Instagram and YouTubes for talking bad about banks and governments and supporting freedom and supporting Bitcoin. And it's like now we're at war again, and then Google and censoring and Instagram. It's just like holy shit, here we go again. And I think, yeah, you guys got to get your ass to the Bitcoin, get your ass to crypto.
Well,
You know,
my views on YouTube haven't been the best, but they haven't been the worst either. And whenever I talk about certain things, they're better than others, but I'm not really worried about it. Um, like we were talking about mining beforehand and me consolidating and thinning out the herd. I've
yeah,
got some things to consider over the next 3-4 months as far as mining is concerned. But yeah, I like this little headline here. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. There you go. SpaceX transfers 105 million in Bitcoin to unmarked wallets in Arkham.
wow,
There you go. He didn't give the full wallet, but it ended in Galaxy or like Galaxy, right? That's funny. Um, Elon Musk aerospace company SpaceX transferred $105.4 million worth of Bitcoin Wednesday, according to data from Arkham Intelligence. SpaceX moved 1,163 Bitcoin to two unmarked wallets at 6:16 p.m., where 399 Bitcoin was sent to, I'll call it the Galaxy wallet, and 764 Bitcoin was transferred to the U54EZ wallet, Arkham data shows. Holy shit.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, what's happening now is this is part of an overall trend of companies and treasury companies and people taking the Bitcoin off of the exchanges and hiding it. They're locking it away for safekeeping in cold storage wallets, and they don't want to spend it. They don't want to sell it. They believe in the future, and they're actually limiting the supply by doing this.
You know, um, that was mentioned last night. I forget where it was. But people outflows off of centralized exchanges and then
Hey,
is at an
do that.
all-time high. Is it an
Yep.
all-time high? And the retention is at an all-time low. So a lot of these exchanges don't have your Bitcoin. They
That
don't.
makes no sense. If that was the start of a bear market, that would make no sense. They wouldn't have the coins. There would be more coins. They would have tons of coins if people were scared and selling, and it was the ship was going down. The number of coins would be going up, not down.
Right. So we don't have that. But speaking of, we were just talking about Zcash a little while ago. Speaking of privacy coins and things like that, because T-Dev is a wise ass and we love him down here. Ever heard of money laundering? He says. Um,
Now, what's the difference between a privacy coin or let's say you have a non KYC wallet? Then why do you
okay.
have to care about a privacy coin if you have a non KYC wallet? What's the big
Well,
deal?
What is the difference, right? We'll look this up, between a privacy coin and, let's just use Bitcoin. That's an excellent question. Bitcoin, it's pseudo-anonymous. Privacy coin, Monero, Zcash, right, are enhanced privacy. Okay. Bitcoin, public and transparent. Now I know about Monero. The wallet addresses are kind of different. It's like Cash, but they don't always stay the same. Public and transparent. Sender address, receiver address, and transaction amount are visible to anyone on the public ledger. This is true for Monero and Zcash, which is something I'm going to have to go back and I'll cover this again because I want to cover this again. I want to talk about Monero. I have to do that video. I will probably pump something out over the weekend about it. People are interested in it. It's the new meta. Like every few years, it recycles itself, kind of like bell-bottom jeans. Every few years, they come back into style. It's obscured. Monero is obscured. Zcash is obscured. Zeph is obscured. Zephyr is what it is. Zeph for short. Key details, sender receiver amount are hidden using advanced cryptography. Binance kicked them off, right? You can't get them on Binance anymore. They're not on that exchange. I'm sorry, guys. I got a cold, and if you see me scratching my nose, it's not that I want to be nasty. It's just I don't have a box of tissues close by, and it itches.
Monero.
Yeah.
Monero, that was touted by John McAfee, right?
Yeah, John McAfee did love it. Yes.
What is that famous quote he said? If Bitcoin hits 100,000, it's going to 1 million, no problem.
Yeah. Traceability, Bitcoin, obviously, in short words, is very traceable. And forensic analysis can often trace funds eventually linked to an address for real-world identities, to where Monero, Zephyr, and Zcash cannot be. Fungibility, okay? Bitcoin is less fungible. Since the history of every coin is public, a coin that was previously involved in illicit activities could be tainted and potentially refused by some entities. Very true. Monero is highly fungible. And this is going to lead back into that post I was posting up there for Mine Some 10, by the way. Because, and I'm going to chop the shit out of this. This is short material. Highly fungible because the transaction history is hidden. Every coin is considered to be equal and indistinguishable from any other, like physical cash. Technology, obviously. SHA-256, by the way, was created by, which is what Bitcoin operates on. That is the algorithm that operates on. It was created by the Department of Defense and the United States military, by the way, guys. Kind of like the Tor web browser. That ought to tell you something. Standard blockchain cryptography. SHA-256 is also used in old Cisco routers and switches. I should know. I've got one. Advanced for Monero, Zcash, Zephyr, advanced techniques like ring signatures, Monero, stealth addresses, zero knowledge proofs, ZK sharks, Zcash, right? And it breaks down more, right? It talks about Bitcoin pseudonymity by default and anonymity by design for the others that I mentioned, Zcash and Monero. And they tell you don't do that. They don't do this. And I want to go into mining pool stream. Okay, there we go. There's Monero. It's number 4 on the most mined crypto out there, and you can use your CPU on your laptop for crying out loud if you want to mine Monero. But I'll get to that. There'll be more of these here in a minute. Look at all the pools. Currently, you can mine Monero if you were going to mine to exchange, according to this, to KuCoin, HTX, XT.com, Whitebit, Bitfinex, Mexi, Kraken is one of them. Kraken hasn't kicked it off yet. Bitmart, non-KYC. I'm guilty of that. Sorry, non-KYC guys. If you stop taking my XMR, I'll just go to Kraken and I won't care. I'll KYC and I won't give a shit because I need some people like the Tangent Wallet. I need the LEPAL people to be able to put that on, put XMR or Monero onto their wallets. But you got tons of them in here, tons of them. I don't know what this one is. Maybe some shady thing, but Safe Trade, I wouldn't do that either. But you guys got the idea. Right now, Support XMR is the biggest pool. I don't know what the ping times are. Hero miners, you can do that. You can see the fees. You can solo mine it if you really want. You're really crazy. You can solo mine it. DX pool, we talked about that beforehand. You guys, look, you don't think I'm mining Monero right now. You're crazy. I am mining Monero right now. And one of my miners just went offline, so I have to find out which one it is. Inactive Ryzen 2. So I will have to go over here and take a poke here in a minute. But until then, I'm good. But yeah, I can go in here again. I want to see something now that we're here. And this is where I'm at. This is yesterday's profits and today's profits, and the shit stacks up. Yeah, I got 48 cents at switching pools. So what? Going back here, mine some 10. But before I read this, I want to do something. I will play something in particular because I need to reset this miner. So let me do the Jingle Miner ad real quick. If you want to grab a drink, it'll last, I think, about a minute, maybe two. This video is brought to you by Jingle Mining, the supplier of the Jazz Miner. They also supply Gold Shell products, Cannon products, as well as the Solo Miner Jingle Miner, which we've seen here on the channel, as well in the Ice Rivers. So if you're looking for a larger ASICs as well as smaller ASICs, they also have mining hosting, as well as parts and other solid items for your crypto mining needs.
You have 500,000 pounds in your account, in your Coinbase account. So all we need is your card number to be able to give you that money, okay?
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just pull over because I'm driving, all right?
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am, please. So just give me your card details and the 500,000 will be with you right now.
Yeah, okay, let me just pull over. I'm driving a car. Hold on, give me a sec, 1 second. Oh, sorry.
Hello, ma'am.
I just had a car crash.
Oh, ma'am, can you give me your card details?
Sorry, I just had a car crash. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Just, can you reach your card?
No, I just had a car crash. I mean, I lost my legs.
Well, you're breathing and talking, so I'm sure you're gonna be fine, ma'am. So if you can give me your card details, I'll be able to help you, okay?
Wow. There we go. There we go. All right. No, I got that posted. So hopefully these guys come around. So we were talking about that. I love that car crash thing, guys. I do. That's probably
Some
my
amazing
favorite.
acting.
She did great. I think she deserves the YouTube Actor Awards. And I'm back up and running over here, by the way. It's back online. It took me all of 2 seconds. So he went out to Grok, Mine Some 10, who's a really good guy. I love his name. When I first started doing live streams, he was one of the first few people that I had on, and we worked together. And really great guy. I really like him. Grok had some interesting things to say about privacy coins. And he said, looking for long-term privacy coins, buckle up. Anon 2030, 2035, we're starting down a forked reality. That's what the Grok says. The cypherpunk dream of untraceable sovereignty versus the blob velvet glove clampdown, all scripted against Trump's crypto utopia facade, right? The November 2025 pump sector, 42 billion Zcash and XMR grinding at 350, which XMR is a lot higher than 350. I'm going to jump in there real quick and see what I can find on this because I'm very interested. I thought it was a little higher than that. That'll work. Bitfinex MEXC, yeah, that'll work. No, I hate it when it does that. I really hate it when it does that. There, KuCoin works. 395. 395. They said 350.
Isn't it crazy how some coins can just stay in a range for so many years or for just so long, and then other coins just defy gravity, and then other coins, it doesn't matter what happens, you can't get them to go up.
Yeah, true. Anyway, she said this November pump, right, for these is just an appetizer. Macro tailwinds like the Genius Act, stable green light and anti-CBCDC surveillance state banning Fed digital dollars to shield privacy, right? Scream bullish short term, but the fine print whispers a regime, regime change, or we get elections every 4 years. Trump's crew talks deregulation, SEC enforcement being down by 75%, yet the White House's national crypto reserve is now $2.8 billion in holdings, and the G7 programmable money sync up hints at a great sorting, right? Elites get dark rails, okay? Plebs get leashed. On-chain privacy TXs are up 250% year over year, but delistings, Binance acts XMR again in October. I just mentioned that a little while ago. EU's privacy ban looms for 2027. The guillotines conspiratorial. This is the ends game. Pump them to harvest adoption data, then flip the kill switch when CBTC pilots 100 plus live UK 20K cap enforcing sensible spends, make opt-outs obsolete. The bull case scenario, okay, bull case privacy as the ultimate hedge, 2030 vision, $200 billion sector. If Trump drains the swamp, isn't tool theater privacy coins evolve into a DeFi coast layer? The anti-CBDC Act privacy carves out explicitly citing government overreach harms, could enshrine an opt-in anonymity as a right, turbocharging adoption amid global surveillance creep. China, of course, 600 million users. By 2027, the EU's MiCA 3.0, tying digital IDs to TXs. Tech seals it. Zcash, Halo 2 Plus, quantum resistant XZKPs, right? Live Q1 2026, and Monero's Seraphis, upgrade default ring SIGs 10x scalability. So we're going higher from there if you want to take it that way. Make them unstoppable for cross-chain dark pools. Institutions, Grayscale privacy filings approved December 2025, and Bitcoin's compliance optional wrapper pull-ins 50 billion annual AUM, guys. It's the macro Fed endless QE rates at 2.5 by 2027. floods alts while trade wars make untraceable remittances, acceptable. Basically, is what I'm saying here. Dash up to 40% in volume, 1 trillion market cap. Endgame privacy coins as Bitcoin's shadow. You get the idea. Bitcoin for store value, XMR and Zcash for spends, eroding fiat's grip with 20% of the global TXs
I mean,
shielded by
all that's great.
2025. Huh?
Yeah. All that's great and all. You're talking about these privacy coins, but what's important here is that the United States SEC says that meme coins are not securities. And the implications of that. The
Yeah.
implications apparently are you don't need to report it or you don't need to care about what's happening. They're just considered a joke. So why even bother? Why even bother with these high security coins when you could just get a non KYC wallet and load up on meme coins?
You could technically, but somebody's going to figure it out. Anyway, they got a bull case scenario here or two as well, right? They could have FinCEN on it, right? Crackdowns, Tornado Cash 2.0 by 2026, right? Well, let's see here. Global Dominoes, G20, Harmonized AML 2027, bans compliant coins, CBCs with social throttles, hate speech freezes, and so on. Hash rates plummet 50%, TX volumes to darknets, but retail flees to safe RWAs. XMR survives as a cockroach, decentralized, uncrackable, but Zcash and Dash, compliance zombies pumped to death. I don't really care too much about Zcash or Dash, but I get it, and I've always liked XMR. I mean, this even talks about conspiracy or conspiratorial rabbit hole. The elites exit liquidity trap, deepest cut, the surges, the cabal's off ramp, Trump family 1 billion crypto haul. Yes, it's not a coincidence. Signals oligarchs to launder privacy coins, obviously. Epstein light, right? What is this here? Somebody got chat here. Oh, it's TDev. I got at somebody typing in here and I didn't even catch what it was. Oh, there it goes. It looks like a frog or something of that nature. I don't know what that is. Travis, welcome to the show. Yeah, post 2020 midterms, a bunch of crazy shit that's not necessarily nonsense, but your TX is out you as a thought criminal, right? So if you're looking at that, it's got this big crazy thing in there. I'm not going to post this anywhere. If you guys are looking for this, you can go over to X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it, to Mind10, and he's got it posted there. And check out his live streams and his videos. He's been doing this for a while. Just saying. So I don't think I have any more bookmarks. I can enter to win for Mind Shop, Cointelegraph. Of course, I've talked about the Bitcoin block. I made a video about that. There's that whole thing. Now, if you guys want to become a crypto miner and you want a lottery ticket roughly every 10 minutes, there you go. That's all you need. Hook it up to your Wi-Fi. It's real simple. I'll even tell you the IP address you hook your phone up to when you go to connect to it. 192.168.4.1. No, I haven't connected enough of these up. It's 500 gigahash. Just saying. The shit part is there's little or no security, so if somebody figures out you have this, they can redirect your miner to their wallet address and essentially fucking steal your hash rate. That's the shit side. Yes, I've purchased this 2 times. But they run 13 watts. They take as much juice to charge your cell phone with. Just saying. I can make some recommendations as to places to get these. Some people go to Amazon and get them. I would say if you're going to do it, Decentral Tech would be a good one. Right there. You can go shop. They have several different ones if they're in stock or out of stock, but you can see that you have several different options, even some other things to it. I don't like the bit axes. I like the nerd axes. This is good, in my opinion. This is good. You're looking for something that's not just a lottery miner. Okay. But you want to do something better than this. There's the Ultra or the Gamma. These are showing Canadian prices. What I'm going to tell you is, go here. ASICplug.com. Click US stock. Don't buy an Antminer 21 from this guy. No offense. I would buy it if I really wanted one, but I don't need one. There you go. 90 terahash. If you've got the big money, it runs off of Wi-Fi, or it runs off of an Ethernet connection. They get about $3 a day. If you want to go a little less, yeah, I hear you, Chris. I hear you. Hang on, I'll throw this up there. This makes sense. Looking at nerd axes as well, just not sure what's going to go earn me sats daily. Your best bet. This will run up to 6 terahash. Use the code PelishMiner. You'll get 1% off over at ASIC Plug. Okay? He accepts credit cards or your debit card. So if you add this to cart right now, say you want it, all your colors are yellow, black, or white. You go over here to the cart, you go to the checkout, type in, I love this, right there, PelishMiner, apply the coupon code. You'll save a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Pelish is what it was. My brain did not work. You'll save yourself $2. $2 is $2. And it'll come off the shipping. So it's $2 you don't pay in the shipping. I don't think maybe there's no shipping. Let's proceed to checkout. I'm not buying one. Yeah, so you save a little bit on the credit card fee if you're using the credit card. And there's that. So I'm going to take him off there. Yeah, discount is Pelish. There's that one. If you want to go a little cheaper and you want to buy 2 of these, you can go on down here. You can buy the bundle where you can get the 4 terahash model and a nerd miner, which is only 78 kilohash. I wouldn't waste my money on the nerd miner, but you can go over here for $150. You get the 4 terahash model for the Canon Avalon Nano, and your choices are pink and yellow. Yellow one's pretty fucking cool. I like the pink one too. If you add that to cart, for example, view my cart, right? And I take off this one, right? You're still saving $2. Credit card fee, basically you're saving a little bit off the credit card fee. And then, you proceed to check out and all that. I have personally bought stuff from him. He does not pay me to do this. I get no kickbacks, but he's a U.S. company, and it's here within the week. You're not paying tariffs or duty on any of this shit. Bam. How do I participate in the ALX 2499 presale? Travis, go fuck yourself. I'm going to go kick you off in about 2 seconds because
You guys
fucking bot.
heard it here first. This is the alpha, the mining alpha. Cats of Crypto is dropping it right now. If you guys want to hook up for Black Friday, these are your options. You don't want to order from China. You want to order from these guys right here, right now.
Chris Klein, if you want a Doge miner,
Yes,
I
I was
have
gonna
a Doge.
ask
I
you.
will sell you a Doge miner. I have one over here that's used. I will sell it to you for $110. That's shipping out the door. I'll take Bitcoin, and if you want to use PayPal because you want to use your debit card, by all means, I'll hook you up. It is the second model of the Doge miners. I was collecting, but I have one, and you can throw it on DX Pool and solo mine all you want. Let's see here. What's he saying? And this Travis guy,
Most people have. Let me
but
let me ask this question because most people, when shopping for a miner, will have this question. For $110, how long will it take to recoup my investment in Doge?
good one. Watch this. Hash rate.no. Yeah, get
I
a
don't
hold of
care
me.
about the energy costs. I
No,
just
no,
want
no,
to
no,
know
no, 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 no.
how
Watch,
long it's
watch,
gonna
watch,
take to get
watch,
the
watch,
Doge.
watch, watch. Hang
Go ahead.
on. Watch. This will tell me that too. So we'll just use Litecoin as an example, right? Doge 2, Doge 3 Plus. Is it even freaking listed on here? DG Max. No, this is old. I would say if you spend $100 on this Mini Doge Pro, yeah, that'd be it. Unfortunately, you're losing 38 cents a day. So it's 200. It's 200. It's 200 mega hash or 0.21 gigahash.
I don't care how much I'm losing. I just care how much Doge I'm getting.
Well, there you go. So with that in particular thought in mind, dun, 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 you would probably get 1 or 2 Doge a day. So I'd say if you bought it for $110, it would take you a year to get the money back out of it.
Well, that's
Because it's
not
used.
bad at all.
It's used. It is the
That's
pro
not
model,
bad.
by the way. It is the pro model because I bought it off a new egg. I spent $1,000 on it. That was that.
Oh, God.
Oh, I really hate these stupid bots, just like that Travis guy, whatever the hell that was.
So you're selling it at a loss? You didn't make any money?
No, no, no. It worked out. I bought this towards the end of the last bull run. There
Okay.
was the Voscoin model. For those that don't know who Voscoin is, he had one. They did one with him, and then they came out with the next one up from there. And I did that, and that's where I'm
I
at.
remember that. I remember that.
It was
Yep.
the next
That's
step up.
cool.
It was the next step up from that.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that gives you kind of an idea. But yeah, you can look at that stuff and go from there. Real simple shit. Getting back to this, 851 days, guys. 3 hours, 29 minutes, 13 seconds, roughly, to the next Bitcoin halving, where we go from 3.125 to 1.55, I think it is. So there you go. Vosk is a
Now,
decent guy, from what I understand. By the way, Chris.
yeah.
Go ahead, J Dog.
Now,
What do you
hey,
say?
now that you got that chart, you got that number up there, right?
Yeah.
From what I heard, according to the experts here, uh, regarding the 4-year cycle, none of the strategies worked this time.
Right.
Something seemed to change. Something's different, except for the one. You buy the Bitcoin 500 days before the halving, and I believe you sell it, what is it, 500 days after the halving? Something like that. That would be the only strategy that seemed to work this time.
Well, I wouldn't be doing that either. I'm just going to sit until I'm ready to get rid of it. Look at that. Sebastian, he came on and he's up late and he posted the stream. Thank you, Sebastian.
Sebastian, welcome.
You should send him a link and make him come on. Anyways, as I
You
was
should.
talking about, we were talking about the nerd miners. Here's one right here that is mining to public pool. Oh, look, remember I told you about Via BTC, how it hates it? the difficulty's too high on it. But public pool, it seems to like it. So I got every 10 minutes I get a chance. Via BTC, I have 3 of these on there, and I haven't to refresh in a minute. And it's just a little over a terahash. There's solo mining, as you guys can see in Via BTC. I'm not saying not to do this. These guys use Cloudflare. As you can see, they're all up here. Every one of them. This is what it looks like. If you're interested, the settings are real simple to set up. Name your host. It does not find your Wi-Fi for you. You have to know the name of it and put the password in yourself. Every stinking one of these. Every one of these. Have you ever heard of Cheap Charlie Miner? He does a lot of phone mining. Yeah, speaking of which, you can mine Monero with cell phones. Look it up. Tech Hustler has a video on that. So there's a lot of phone mining, smaller stuff. It's pretty cool. He has 5 devices running right now, making sats, moving them to wallet tools. I have not looked him up. We will look him up.
I remember those days. There was a coin called Gummy on Solana when it came out. They had this mining feature where you could mine the coins, and I had like my laptop going. I had like 10 phones going. I had like I had like 10 devices going, and it burnt out this. It was, and then by the time it was up, it was like the dilution was so great, the price fell so much that you mined it. It was all for nothing, and it was just like, oh my god.
Insanity.
Never forget that.
Let me go back here. Let's see, 7H. Okay. For those that are interested, this is my favorite. Bitcoin, the pool hash rates combined is 1.21 zeta hash per second. Dogecoin is 3.48 petahash. Bitcoin Cash is 4.9. And Monero is only 6.2 gigahashes. Chris is mentioning Raspberry Pis. If you get a Pi 4 or Pi 5, you can use the CPU in there, as those are relatively cheap, to mine Monero. Seriously, you can. It doesn't run Windows on it, so don't try. However, you could use MMPOS and put it on there. Or you could go out and buy a mini desktop, which is like this big, with an AMD Ryzen processor 5700U, as we were talking about that a little while ago, right? I'll go back in here. Remember, I fixed it. See, I got Ryzen 1, Ryzen 2, and they do roughly about 1.6 to 4 or 5 kilohashes per second. And this is just a cheap Intel one. Do not ever use an Intel processor to mine Monero. You will get next to nothing. As you can see, I just did this because I had it laying around. But you can see over the day that it's been up to 3 kilohashes. They're really nice. It's really simple, really easy. Currently, this is where I'm at here. That was yesterday's profits. And when I go over to show you guys, we're talking about it again. I have 48 cents worth of Monero, and I have gotten this faster than mining to Monero Ocean over on DX Pool. And the ping times to the pool are almost the same. I don't know why. I don't care why. Just saying. Now, on my journey here, for you guys that want to know what I'm doing with this crazy Bitcoin here and the S19s, we had a little bit of an outage earlier for a few hours. My guy, Iowa Mining, speaking of which, I'll play something for him, but I got to go find it. That's not what I want before I leave today. Let me find him real quick. There it is. That should do it. It'll upload right now, and then I'll play it for you guys. If you want to get into big boy mining, Bitcoin, big boy crypto mining, get a hold of me. I'll probably sell you one of these. Not that I'm not trying to get more, but I'll probably sell you one of these, and it'll cost you about $200 a month to pay the electric on it. So I'm just saying, as you can see, I've had up to 7 of them working. This one sits in my house all the time. It's off right now.
What if you had what if you hooked up a solar panel outside, or went to Harbor Freight and you got some solar panels or something,
Yeah.
and you hooked it up to that bad boy?
Well, then
Would it still cost?
you'd have to have it. You'd
Would
have
it
to
still
put.
cost?
Go
Yeah.
ahead. You'd have to put it on like Hive
Would it still
OS.
yeah.
Let me take that out there. You'd have to put it on Hive OS. And Hive OS, you could schedule it to come on and off through the course of the day. There's a guy there's a big guy that's into DIY electricity, and he bought 3 of the 90 terahash S19s for like $100 a piece. And they earn him about $2 a day. And he made fun of the hobbyist miner a little bit, because he said that crypto miners, and this is true for most people, not everybody, do not get an absolute return on investment or ROI on their miners. In some of the cases, by a lot of these examples, it's very true. If you bought some of the big cast miners, the big boys, when they came out, and Ice River was coming out with them, they were 15 grand a piece. And hobbyist miners were one of the ones that paid 15 grand for it, and he never ROI'd on his fucking investment. I didn't buy one of those, and I didn't have that problem. But I ended up buying some KS0 Pros, I think it is, and some Ultras. And yes, I have gotten my money back out of them. As a matter of fact, they're all mining at Unminable right now, doing the magic thing where I just mine the Caspa to an exchange, like I said, and then I sell it and flip it into Solana, and the Solana winds out on a wallet, and it's really not that hard to find. Just saying. So, but yeah, I am doing this whole thing. This was my low average because everything was offline, but I've been doing pretty good as far as averages go per day since I started doing this back here. Let's see here. Let's see when the big numbers went up. Right here on the 13th. Things you can see where it picked up from there. And I was using Canon Avalon Nanos, and this Decentral Tech has the Antminer Slim, which has an S19 port in it, and it was great. So that's that. Do you remember the mining? Do you remember that ICE mining app on phones like 2 years ago or not? It's actually something turned out being something.
No,
I'm
I don't.
one called Ruby. I don't remember that one.
No. But to me, it seems like miners are the backbone. They're the true believers of cryptocurrency. They wouldn't be putting this money down and investing in these machines if they didn't believe wholeheartedly that the price would appreciate over time. And
Yes.
what they're doing is not only fun, but it's interactive and exciting, and it's a way to participate
Yeah.
and contribute to the blockchain. And
Contributing.
I really have to
Yeah.
thank you and all the miners out there for what you're doing.
Providing security is a big deal, but currently sitting on the pool over there because I don't have enough for it to do a payout, and the payout's not to the first of the month anyways. It is right here, and as the price goes up, you can do your own math. If this were 115K, this would be a lot better right now, but this is not what I've earned from just this month. It's over the last year, 2 years, combined with what I've done this month, since it's sped up quite a bit. And I like it when, so you can see when it's not working on blocks or it's just kind of sitting stagnant on the pool, the hash rate drops. So let's see what else I got over here. Dashboard, we're talking about Caspa for a minute. I'm almost ready for another Caspa payout. Since mining Caspa back on Caspa Pool, I've had almost I've had 841 of them so far, and that I bought a couple Caspa miners. It cost me 100 off of eBay used. The 400 gigahash models, and to be honest with you, that pays for half of one of them. And with Solana going up and fluctuating more in price, that is a lot better. Because I got plans for that.
Yeah.
Blocks, solo blocks. I do have 2 of these set up to hit solo blocks. This effort sucks. This is the kind of effort at the 10% that you want. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
had
want to find
previously.
out. I want to find out who this Travis guy is, by the way. So go ahead. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
hit my mute my mic.
You look that up. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had previously mined $1,000 of Bitcoin, and I put it into Bunga. What else would I do with the money with the Bitcoin? I like that dog though. That dog on the Bitcoin blockchain. That's the number one meme, right? On the Bitcoin chain, dog.
I don't know about all that, but I'm gonna
Have
have
you
to. Go ahead.
have you noticed that all the popular dog coins are Shiba Inus? Do you think there's a trend there, or is it just me?
Could be something. Don't know what yet. But, don't know what yet. I want to block this guy, and I gotta find. It's not super important, but hey, he's been trolling other
Troy,
channels too. Chris says, yeah, I don't doubt he has. People with no sense. What do you want?
Cats, Cats is your Trojan horse coming for you.
I just he's not real. He's a bot. I get that one for this Kuridan token or something, and I get that all the damn time. So it doesn't surprise me one bit. Advanced settings. Yeah. Remove manage YouTube account. I'm not going there. Anyway, your shit's been removed. You got it by one time. I'm not doing it again, guy. By the way, speaking of which, hide user on this channel. I like report. Misinformation, unwanted. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Hide user on my channel. Goodbye. Put user in timeout. Yep. You can't talk for 24 hours no more. Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. I didn't want you talking anyway. I'm going to share a special chart just for you. Oh wow! Look. I think I gave my name up here. Oh, let's do this. And we'll round this out for the evening, right here. For those of you that have never seen a picture like this, I will show this to you. That is my dad. He's no longer on the. He's a Vietnam veteran. He's obviously. I'm in the middle. You can see that he is on. Well, it's my right, your left. That's my mother. It's for you guys that are interested. So if you want to go stalk a dead guy, go ahead. He's in an urn in my fucking house. And my mother, she won't remember you. So, just saying. She'll probably think you're an Indian guy doing, telemarketing calls and tell you to piss off too. This is the manga chart. That looks
Yeah, baby.
This looks nice.
And it's all organic. It's all by our wonderful investments in other pairs.
Yeah.
We believe it. We believe that Murad is right. His thesis is right, and we invest in other communities. So we have two big ones now. Our major thesis is PopCat and SPX 6900, and we have a minor position in USDUC.
Yeah,
So we think Murai's right. There's a lot of animal spirits out there. There's a lot of animal memes, but the memes that don't necessarily have animals in them, like the SPX 6900, the USDUC, these memes can appeal to the masses. They can appeal to popular culture, and they can be adopted very quickly.
hmm
And this is what we've been focusing on. We've been really honing the skill of meme coins, and we're like a diamond in the rough that's just being polished. And Bonga, we're not going to stop. We're going to go to the ends of the earth to get to achieve greatness.
I want you.
So
I want you to drop the
we love community, and we love the energy of communities. So
zero.
what we're going to do, we're going to put all our chips, we're going to put all our investments in the other communities, the other biggest communities, the most energy, the most excitement, with the most growth potential. So that's where we're
Yeah.
currently at. Hopefully the chart shows it. We're trying to make a comeback like everybody else, and there you go.
I'm looking at this, and you guys, mm, J Dog and Bonga paired Cats of Crypto a while ago, and this pool has been up over $1,000. But when Solana went down, it went down with it. And it's kind of sad. So grab Cats of Crypto, grab some Bonga, throw it in here, stake it, and let the chain pay you. That's what I like to say. Yeah, you see there's
Yeah, we're
XPX.
going up. We're
Everybody's
going up with the market.
yeah. This is great. So I'm looking at this here. We're all moving up here. There's a new feature though, active DCA on Bird Eye, right? And of course, they're telling you who has the top P&L out of all this.
What do
You
you
can
mean? Isn't that called top traders?
no, well, active DCA got top P&L, and it'll
Is that
tell
a new
you.
feature?
Yeah, it is. And if you click on the
Oh,
addresses over here, if I highlight, it'll say that they've bought this much, but they've never sold, and they're up 10,
wow. Okay.
and they're up 10K.
Wow. Who's that? Where do you find that? How do you find that option? Let's see.
Go over to
I
Bird
I'm
Eye
I'm
and so go over to Bird Eye right there, and it says recent trades.
oh,
Yeah,
Bird Eye. I'm on Deck Screener. My bad.
I don't do deck screener ever.
Wait,
Kenya
it's not Bird Eye.
W2. I hope that Kenya is a real person and does not spam YouTube because I will give you a special kick in the ass. So hello, Kenya. It's nice to see you. I like the little wavy hands, so I think that you'll be okay. Little wavy hands over there. And my dad, when he went, couldn't kick anybody's ass, but at one point in time, it was very true. Vietnam veteran, I'll tell you what. But yeah, you can go down through any one of these, and you can see the people that have bought, how much they're holding, and if they've sold any one of them.
So what do you see? Do you see anybody that's been a long-term holder that's actually had a profit? A large profit on Bonga? What do you see there? Active, is it? Let's see. I just entered Bird Eye. So there's the correct address is birdeye.co. In
So
case
yeah,
anybody's wondering. So let's see. I see recent trades, active DCA, is that it? Or top
no, no, no.
PNL?
Top P&L. That's it.
Top PNL. All right, let's see. Clicking on top
You
PNL
can
now.
tell, and it all tells you
All right.
unrealized. It says unrealized gains 0,000 unrealized gains, and they start telling you who has the unrealized gains.
Token balance. Let's see. This doesn't make sense though. This person's been holding it for 2 years, right? They have $393 of token balance, and it says top P&L 10,000. What the hell does that mean? How does that make sense? If they have $393, if they have
I didn't say it was
390,
perfect. I didn't say it was perfect.
but it doesn't make any sense. If they have $300, $400 worth of coin, why does it say total P&L $10,000?
I see what you're
And here we
saying.
go. Number two wallet, 268. Why does it
I mean,
say
it doesn't.
a
It's
P&L?
crazy because you go to number 2 wall. It shows that they traded. They got 5K worth, right? And they've sold a
No,
little
no,
too.
no. They have $271 worth.
Yeah, well, it says
But they
90,
traded freaking. They traded.
97.19 million.
Okay, listen. In my opinion, all these wallets that you see here
Yeah.
are created by the Meteora trading pairs or the
Yep,
Radium
yep,
trading
yep, yep.
pairs.
That's exactly right because you're going to find
I
exactly. You're exactly right, and that's where it is.
I
So
don't think
if
I
you
don't
want to
think
find
any of
some,
these pair.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't notice any of these wallets as mine or any of the
Well,
teams or
we can find this out.
anybody
Watch,
else or
watch this. We'll find out in about 2 seconds.
yeah.
I'll show you.
Definitely
Watch this.
none of these are recognizable.
Watch
So
this. Watch this. Watch this. Click the little arrow. Right. It's tied to Coinbase.
there you go.
It's tied to Coinbase. So if you're looking at this, and which one is it? The Coinbase One wallet. So Coinbase One is tied to something else. This is tied to something else. Is tied to something else. And they tell you right there. I tell you who, what, when, where, how, why. They tell you what's in the wallet. Shit, guys, everything's tradable, man. Everything is traceable. Don't think you're hiding your money. Just don't. And the IRS doesn't give a shit about most of this because they don't know what the hell to do with crypto in the first place. Just saying. But yeah, you can go back and grab any one of them. But I mean, it's really not hard. When the cat, the hair's looking a little bit better. I fucking knew it.
When? Yeah, I want to make a pair with when.
Mm-hmm.
When Bonga. And as a matter of fact, I had a long talk with Grok today. And I had a long talk about our prayers. And I had a long talk about everything. And the end of ultimately what it whittled down to is that Grok seems to believe Bonga should make a pair with Wen.
I believe it.
And I'm not kidding. And I really had to talk about it. Like, why do you think that? And I really analyzed all the other things it said, and I really fought back on like the other cryptos it mentioned, and I really it really believes that Wen seems to be the best opportunity right now.
Well, I think that you're probably right. I think that you're probably right. It popped me up here again because I went back through and I took this Kenya or whatever they waived and it was fake. It was another.
Hey, it's not financial advice. It was Grok's opinion. It wasn't mine.
That's right. Let's go back here again. Speaking of which, I got too many tabs open. Got too many tabs open, guys. Oh, there's a problem solved. Problem solved. Problem earned. When the cat. Going back to when the cat. Unofficially, we're not going to tell you exactly anything about, but they have. Let's see here. Brain needs to think. Unofficially, there are 277 markets, liquidity pools, pairs. Okay. If you look at this, it's not horrible. I ought to say, hey, give me $100. I'll send you one of these Caspa miners and let it run on the pool. So you can just stuff it in there after, so many to help you out. Whoa, my chair sliding. Because when I go in here, wow, we've been quiet for a little bit today. 2 hours ago, that almost never happens. That's all right. I can fix that if I want. When I go in here, my market's in here, and I start fishing around. You guys can see right here. There's the Rapteeth pair. There's the Popcat pair. There you guys are. Number 4. When the cat. There's a couple different ones. This is the radium one. I like Mew, but there's why I still maintain a small one over on Meteora, but this one has a lot more volume to it. This is my 2 cents worth. I don't really care about Tom Lee.
There's so many good-looking coins, but it all comes down to community.
Yeah.
Do they have the legs to take it to the next level?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do this right here and let you guys see what I'm about to do. I will show you, but I'm not gonna show you that. Because I gotta type. And if you guys don't think I am buying my own stuff to get better supply control, you're crazy. Because that is a definite yes. Here in about 2 seconds. Go over here and take a look and see what's in the pool. We'll see what's in the pool. See what's in the wallet. Yeah, there's only 91 cents. I just grabbed some of it here a little while ago. So I'll go over here and I'll take half of this and I'll make the market move a little. Doesn't matter. Watch what happens with this. This is funny. Guys, it'll say 7 seconds and then it'll recognize that there's a trade. We'll come back in about 5 minutes. There'll be 3, 4 more after that. And I'll do it again here. Just I'm hanging on to it. I just stack the crap out of it. So now there's 112 there. There's some Solana there. Blah, 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 blah. I got a point and purpose for the Solana. We're not doing anything with that, but we build out stuff. It's just that. And shit there. I'm not going, we're not rich. Not rich. Don't really care. Goodbye. So there's 2 trades within there, so now it's not 2 hours. I'm happy. Just show that it's flat. Do your fucking job. Give me a block. Network difficulty. Yeah, 1.1 Zeta hash. My best difficulty. 2.2. All right. Maybe this thing will work. A little tiny thing, but you have to use public pool because the difficulty on the other ones suck. I'm going to kill some of these off here. I have yet to hit a block on here at all. But I got 1.2 terahash. Don't care. Goodbye. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot left. I mean, as far as that's concerned, but I will play something for Iowa mining real fast. We'll come back and we'll finish this up because I really like Nathan and his people. Just saying, I gotta find it first. Here we go. Yes, I host with Iowa Mining now. Hosting Iowa Mining is pretty basic and simple. Obviously straightforward pricing. They're beginner friendly. So if you don't know anything about crypto at all or crypto mining, Nathan and his team are number one. Of course, they're integrity driven, and this is honest. I have known this guy since he started 3 years ago. If you look here, straightforward pricing, currently at 10 cents kilowatt hour, and a $50 setup fee for each miner. Yes, I know you're like, you just plug the thing in. Not necessarily. Trust me. You have remote access for each ASIC that you have at his facility through Foreman. And we just talked about Nathan and his team. It's personalized service. So if you really need to get a hold of them or get in contact with them, the phone number and information is up here on the website. Someone will answer you, during regular business hours. There we go, right back to the Zcash here,
Nice.
or the Zcash, but there we're seeing Bitcoin's at real fast.
Zcash.
Zcash,
Hey,
yeah.
that Zcash has a pretty eccentric CEO, right?
I don't know about that. Fuck, whatever. Yeah. Here we go. Some news here just come out. Something about this. Bitcoin rebounds. Yeah. As December rate cut odds rise. Ooh, something about IPO. Plans vehicle for investors to gain exposure to broader crypto projects. Okay. Okay. Another ETF, guys. What did they say? Animoca bets on altcoin upside to lure investors as it plans for IPO. Okay.
IPO. Oh man.
Yes, an IPO.
How'd Monad go?
Huh?
Was it a flop or a success?
What? Mona? What?
Monad.
Monad? I don't know.
It's a new layer one that just launched. Was it successful or did it flop?
Let's find that. How you're talking about now? Monad.
That don't look too good to me.
There you go. First tick, 3 cents.
Seems to be struggling very much.
Yeah, I know. Moved a penny, roughly. Penny and a half. I'm not even worried about it. You got anybody else you want to throw? You got anything else you want to throw at this?
Popcat.
All right. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll use let's see. There we go. That works. 10 cents.
Nice.
It's working slowly. It's been down as low as 2 cents here recently, I do believe.
It's been almost 8 something. Yeah, it was horrible.
So we're looking better here. We've been 11 and a quarter today.
Hey, let's show our partners chart. So what about Turbo Fine and Dreamcat?
Oh, let's see if I can bring that in here.
Let's show them all.
Let me see here. Where's Solana at real quick? 142.
I'm excited. It looks like everything's posting bull flags left and right.
Turbo through wormhole. We don't want that. BNB. You gotta be able to get the right one though. Some of these
What do you
aren't
mean the
even-
right one? There's a lot of different.
No, look at this. There's the right ones and the wrong ones.
Oh shit.
See, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
So I'm talking about. They've got them where they're the wrong ones, and I don't have. Well, fuck this. Watch this. I know how to do this. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, come to Big Bags Media. Use the damn crypto swap. Seriously. You can swap from any chain. Are all the partners right here. Super simple. Why not? I just copied the address right there. Here we go.
That's what I do. Every time I gotta post Banga's CA under a new post on X, I go to banga.uno, I copy and paste the CA, and I post it into the thing.
Yeah, I'm probably going to fuck this thing up. Yeah, I got to fix that one. I just now noticed that I have to fix it. Okay. I'll do this. I got to fix something.
Now the other day I tried to exchange something for Fine on Big Bags Media. It didn't
Yeah.
come up. I wasn't able to do it.
Now
Not not
let
all the coins come up, I guess, right?
I guess I would say talk to T-Dev because
Okay.
it's his department. Is it not doing it right? I got to go back and look. Okay. Is yours doing it right? No, they're all fucked. There's something fucked in this thing. I have to go back and fix it now. Now I found a problem. Now I find a problem. Damn it!
Okay, you got the CA?
Hang on, I'm getting it. I can't copy that way. It's just. And I got to put it in here, and I got to pull this out of here. No biggie. All chains. Super.
That's definitely not the chart. Whoa,
That's
okay, what's
that's
that?
fine.
That's
That's
fine?
fine. That's
What's the market cap at?
341K.
Oh my god, what a steal that is right now.
What a steal. The
What a
steal.
steal.
No trades for
It
the
was
last
at
time
30
out.
million market cap and now it's at 3 and now it's literally trading at what? That's 1%, 1% of where it was trading at previously, the high.
Yeah. There we go.
If you don't load up on that, I don't know. It,
People are not smart. Don't you worry none. People are not smart. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I only care about this. It's not an Ethereum thing. I said all chains. There he is. They're almost 32K for Turbo.
okay, look at that. Look at that strong. It's showing strength though at the bottom there.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that my cake pair that I put together.
That that is a change. Actually, that's a change of momentum. I can see it there on the chart.
Yes.
Look at the previous action and then look at the current action.
Yes.
It's completely different.
Yes. Let's see what else we got in here that I can harass myself with. I'm not worried about it. I've got to go back and fix this because for some reason it's not, or maybe it's just the browser. I'm not trying to do that. I can't copy that way. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm on the right chain. There we go. You're kidding me. Nothing, and I mean nothing, has gone on here in 2 days.
What about the Bonga chart?
Oh, well, the Bonga chart. We know that. We know that's good. We know that's good. So I don't have to do that. I can just type Bonga in here. Watch. I can type yours in
The
here.
opposite.
Yeah.
Listen, can I give a little chill here?
Go all day. You're
If
here
you
for a reason.
if you guys are here to invest in crypto, this is not financial advice. If you're here to invest in crypto and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, but you believe in the theme, you can invest a little bit of money in Bonga and let us give us the wheel. We are in the trenches every day. We are here working for you. We are here making pairs and other cryptocurrencies that are going to pull us through this, and we are going to make it together. We are going to be better together, and we are going to make it through together. And we have a plan. We're very humble. We believe that there are other things greater than us. We are not the only oracle that exists, and we are going to keep going down this road, and we're not going to stop no matter what.
And we are going to keep going down this road.
Was that an echo? Okay, so that's
Yeah.
all I have to say.
There we go. Block. Yep, and repeat it. Block.
Who is that?
Ha.
Is that Troy? Is that Troy?
Travis and the Kenya thing again. Block,
Travis.
block and block. The bots are back. Block and block. Oh, Chris, I want to thank you for coming on here. As you can see, your name's up here at Cats of Crypto. You're awesome. You're awesome. Yeah, I gotta go. I wonder if it's just this browser. I do. I wonder if it's just this browser. Let's find out. I'll drag me over here. I know I got two of us over here, but we're gonna skip over to this. Big Bag Media Partners. Let me see here. Let me put this in here and see if it wants to work. No, so I got something to fix. No biggie. No biggie. So there's something
Buy
broke.
Bonga and pair it with your coin. Do
Yeah.
yourself a favor. If you're a project out there and you want to have some volume on your chart, you want to you don't know what to do, but you want to be in a community that supports other communities, that believes in communities.
Yeah.
Just buy a little bit of Bonga and make a pair with it, and watch the volume come through. And if you
I'd say
like it, buy a little more.
for sure. For sure. Let's see here. Let's see what happened here. Oh, we got a few more people. 47 people over on X for now is not bad for a Wednesday night. The debut. We usually have a little bit more. I'm not complaining, guys. Trust me, I'm not. You know.
You know what it is? It's the holidays. Everybody's
Yep.
traveling right now. They're going to see their family. They're
Yep.
preparing for Thanksgiving. They're
Yep.
cooking.
Yep.
It's the least thing on their mind right now is going on the YouTube.
Well,
But you know what?
Red
Tomorrow,
Red Phoenix was the one that said that earlier. So that's
when
why
they're bored, they're gonna replay it.
maybe they will. If they don't. They don't. I don't worry about it. I appreciate
Or they're
everybody
gonna,
that does. I appreciate everybody that wants to do things and do that. Hey, Chris, weren't you Chris Klein? Weren't you the one that didn't you win? You won crypto from me. Did you win any? Did you win the miner? From Jingle Mining. Somebody won. They're out of California and they won a Jingle Miner. I really, honestly, it's just that 851 things. Anyways, I am yawning out my ears. And it's 11:28, and I don't normally do that. But I've had the last week or so has been very interesting for me, and it's tiring me.
the last week has been very interesting to everybody. Let me tell you, it's not what we expected, but it's what we got. So it
We
is what it is, right? It is what it is.
yes, very much so. Well, J Dog. On that note, yes, you won the crypto mining for the week. That's right. I'm going to take all this lovely stuff off here, and now I've got other work to do as far as fixing something on the website, which I didn't know was broke. It worked before, but whatever. Now I'll fix it. So on that note, I'm going to get out of here. You guys can fill out the last few minutes to anything you want to say?
I'm just thrilled, excited, bewildered, amazed at what's been happening in crypto, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. I feel that we've got a curveball for a reason. I
Yeah.
think it's showing us that something different is developing, and I think the hodlers are going to be rewarded
Yeah.
because retail.
What is this?
Oh! Joker,
Now, there we go. You're late.
what's up?
Finally,
We're getting ready to leave.
I've been trying to for the last half an hour. Why am I not? I'm having lunch.
All right.
Filipino.
Beautiful.
Pork ribs. So, how are we? Good.
Tired. Are
we done? Are we? Yeah. Okay. Well, before we go, I want to make sure we get all the listeners and all the viewers that we're going to have a little bit of a Christmas competition for all our community and for the Big Bags Media. So we will be making some announcements on a Thursday's trivia, which is in the morning. And everyone will need to follow prompts, obviously, follow all the Big Bags Media projects, as well as, but we'll talk about that later on. And because we're going to work out, maybe going to start it early next week so that we're going to give a little bit of some apparels, t-shirts, hats, shorts, and some tokens for Christmas for all the OGs in our communities, right? And we want to make sure that it's going to be obviously hosted by Big Bags Media for this competition, and it's going to be sponsored by Turbo BSC. So we're going to make sure that every single project are on board for the Big Bags Media will have as much eyes as we can get. And this is part of our obviously ways to give promotion to every single one that is part of the Big Bags Media. And also, and I want to give a huge congrats to P-Coin, Mr.
More, yes. We'll be adding P-Coin to Big Bags Media. And I found out tonight I got to fix something on the website that I thought was working right.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I got to go back in there and update it. There'll be more things going to be added to the website.
Yeah.
I want to get in there and be able to add liquidity pools on there. I've got to fix some things. And it's really not hard. I'm almost done with a certain aspect of things that need to be get focused on and take care of that. But yeah, I'm really happy to add more people. And I was hoping Crow with the Knife was going to be able to show up tonight. He said he might have somebody, but Crow with the Knife did not show up. So
it's all right.
It's okay. I won't cry.
No.
It's not the last time.
But but that's where we're at. And with that being said, I don't want to keep you guys up too late because I know you guys been here for a few hours now. But I'll explain a little bit more in regards to what we're going to be doing for that little bit of a competition for the end of the year's Christmas present for the winner. All right. Also, well, like I said, I want to have a little bit of discussion in regards to what we're going to be doing for next year. And, well, that's a long way away, but I'd like to get things moving. We are having a meeting today as well with some very active on the space. I believe you know who they are, Cats. I've forwarded you that DM earlier.
I haven't read anything.
Yeah, with that being said, we will keep you up to date. King and Mr. B and I are having a meeting with them in the morning before the space. But like as always, we're going to have a lot of updates to implement or put out there on our Thursday's trivia in the morning. So with that being said, I appreciate everyone for coming in, and me apologize for being late. I'm trying to get bearing with the time, but we are working.
J-Dog, we need to fire him. He's a slacker.
But with that being said, we are working with each all the projects that's part
You're
of it.
fired.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around now. I'm getting delirious.
And
Joker,
we are a huge big family in there.
I'm fucking tired.
Hey, you know.
Big shout out to El Lambo Space Rock Shop. Thanks for showing up. But yeah, he's eating Filipino chicken fucking wings. So it's all good. Maybe it's fish. I don't fucking know.
It's called pork adobo. Okay.
Oh, pork. Okay.
Adobo.
Right.
Adobo. Okay.
Whatever works.
All right.
Is Carlin going to bed? Anybody else? J Dog, anything else? I think we'll. What do you think where do you think we're going to be a week from now? Where's Bit? Where you want to put a $1 bet on Bitcoin? I think that we'll
where
be
are
about
we now?
the same in a week.
A week from now. Okay. A week from now,
Where are
we
we
should.
now first?
We're at 93.
Let me get in here. Let me get in here so we can get the number
93.
right.
Okay, go ahead.
No, 91,142. That's where we're at.
Okay.
All right.
Joker
A
considered
week
it
from
93.
now, we should probably be around pushing 98, 99,000.
I was going to say 97, 98.
So you're saying $150,000 Christmas? Are you talking about?
It has to be like towards.
No, Christmas probably 130 to 140. Probably not 150.
Hey, Chris Klein, I want to show you something, bud. And not to say that you're wrong, because Bitcoin's got several different prices across several different things. I'm looking at Trading View. This is not delayed. This is not delayed. And this is Tether USDC on Tether USDT on Binance, and if you just put it compared to the US dollar, 91,206. If you look at CoinMarketCap, you're gonna get a different price. It's a bid and ask scenario. If you know what, if you've ever traded stocks, you'll see a bid and ask in there. Crypto has it too. So, just saying. All right. Joker's holding the fork. He's going to stab me in the eye with it because I'm fucking done. On that note, if you two want to hang around after we sign off, you can shoot the shit for a minute while I get a drink of water.
All right, buddy.
Okay, guys, everybody stay safe. Remember, I'm going to post this here in a little bit for episode 3, probably sometime tomorrow.
I'm gonna get the
stay tuned in there, and if you see it, post it, subscribe, share it everywhere, bring people in here, because if we have a buttload of people one night, I will do a giveaway, but I have to have like a reasonable number.
Minimum of 50.
If you bring a reasonable amount of people, I'll give you something. And Joker will flex his muscles for you if that's your thing.
Alrighty.
All right. Au revoir. Bon nuit.
Tell me why you won't give me some good steak. Tell me why you won't give me a cheesecake. Tell me why you never give me what I want. And I want a crust.